Well, hello. I didn't know angels could fly this low. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Are you a camera? Because every time I look at you, I smile. You know what this shirt is made out of? Boyfriend material. Hey, have you been to the doctor lately? Because I think you're lacking some vitamin me. Are you my appendix? Because I've got a funny feeling in my stomach that makes me think I should take you out. That's right, folks. Love is in the air. Actually, it's just nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide, but hey, who's counting?
Mom, how can I tell if... how did you know when you were in love with Dad?
Okay, true story for Valentine's Day. One of my favorite elementary school teachers would often regale us with the story of how she got engaged. This is how her boyfriend, soon-to-be fiancé, proposed to her. He hid her engagement ring right in the middle of a cheeseburger. He knew she always ate the burger in a spiral right until the final juicy bite in the middle, only this time it contained a diamond ring. Now, it doesn't take too much imagination to play out just how badly that could have gone. Choking on or swallowing or digesting your engagement ring. Isn't that romantic? Luckily, she felt it in her mouth, freaked out, pulled it out, and said yes. Now, I think my wife would have probably loved that kind of proposal so long as the diamond could have been supersized. Now, Valentine's Day for married couples takes on an entirely different flavor. This is my Valentine to my wife this year. But that's just me. Hopeless romantic.
You just haven't been around enough to know what love really is. Believe me, it's nothing like the slush they give you in the movies.
Now, St. Valentine's Day didn't start out as a day for cards, candy, and kisses. It was a feast day in the early church dedicated to 3 different guys named Valentine, who gave their lives for the Christian faith back in the 3rd century. Remarkably, ancient records show that a priest in Rome, a bishop in Interamna, Italy, and a missionary in Africa, all named Valentine, were separately martyred in different years on February 14th. Collectively, they were given the status of saints in various Roman Catholic and Eastern Orthodox traditions. Now, the modern customs related to St. Valentine's Day seem to go back to Britain and France in the Middle Ages, when people viewed February 14th, halfway through the 2nd month of the year, as the day that birds began to pair for the mating season. Thus, the Christian feast day on February 14th, known as St. Valentine's Day, also became a day that early poets declared specially consecrated to lovers, and the proper occasion for writing love letters and sending lovers tokens. Achoo!
Nora's the prettiest girl I've ever known. She's just as beautiful as...
Beautiful. And you think that's all that matters?
From writers such as Geoffrey Chaucer in 1382 to William Shakespeare in 1601, we get literary clues as to the development of the modern St. Valentine's Day traditions, including the sending of letters and special gifts to those destined to be together. Over the centuries, the February 14th traditions mixed, and the word Valentine became less about ancient Christians martyred for their faith and more about the mythological Cupid and his arrows of love. So, there you have it, a brief history of St. Valentine's Day. One last little bit of love advice. Before you marry someone, you should make them use a computer with slow internet service to see who they really are. I think it was Abraham Lincoln who first suggested that, if I'm not mistaken.